Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another Stormworks career mode series. It's obviously been a while since I've made a video or even played Stormworks for that matter, so I'm probably going to have to relearn a lot. So I thought, why not jump straight into hardcore mode and see how we go. But anyway, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Okie dokie, so let's get back into it. It is good to be back in Stormworks. Oh dear, it's not a very nice day out there. A bit windy by the looks. And we have a bit of rain to go with it. Perfect. Nice. Great start. So anyway, let's head down to our little boat shack. And we're going to start building our first little rescue boat. It's not going to be anything too big or fancy, but I'm a bit worried about these waves. They might be a little big, but we'll see what happens. How we go. Let's head all the way down these stairs. Boop, just like that. All right, awesome. So let's jump into the workbench. And let's turn on symmetry mode, just like so. Great. So we've got our blocks. Let's come out maybe... Oh, what do you reckon about there? Yeah, that should be fine, I suppose. And we'll probably put some little wedges along like that. That should be A-okay. And then I suppose we'll start making this sort of angle up, which I don't know exactly how we're going to go about that. But let's just use some of these to start with. So we'll flip that around like that. If we come up like this, okay. It's been a while, guys, so just bear with me here. We'll come up like this, see what happens there. Or maybe after 2 lots of the 4, we might go some 2s after that. So we'll grab some of these bad boys, flip that around like that. Now, should we come up like that maybe? And then finish that off with some little baby ones, some of these ones, I suppose. Turn that around and we'll go just like that. Is that okay? I don't know. Let's go with it. Let's fill this in like so. We get some more wedges, some of these big ones. So we're going to go with a 1x4 under here, I believe, just like that. Good. And then we're going to go a 1x2, turn that around like that, go along like so. And then I suppose a little 1x1 wedge on the top of that, go boom, just along like that. And then I guess we're just going to fill in the side like that. I don't really know. And then we'll come along like this, and we might come up one layer actually. Let's see how this looks. We can always change it later on. We'll turn this around, boom, get some little 1x1s, turn that around like that. And I guess we'll come along like so. Okay. A bit square looking, to be honest, but we'll go with it. See what happens. Let's bring this back all the way to about here. That's probably all right, I suppose. So I believe the flatter the bottom on these boats, the better they are in the water. But we'll see what happens. Let's go up like so, and then I guess on the top we put another angle on like this. So we'll go all the way to where it starts coming in on an angle, and then we're going to need some more of those ones. Turn that around like that. Boom, and a little baby one like this. Turn that around. Oh, not like that. One more. Boop, boop, and some of these along the front. Okie dokie. That isn't great looking, to be honest, but we'll keep going. Let's just keep going. All right, turn these around. Go like that all the way. We'll drag it to there for now. Let's bring this forward a few blocks. We have a bit of room to play back here. What if we start doing the back now? And that way we can modify the length of it after, I suppose. So I guess what we could do, if we come out maybe a couple like that, we might get some more 1x4 wedges, turn them around. We'll go like that. I don't know how this is going to look. Let's just roll with it for now. And then we'll come up like this, because I want to fit like 2 propellers in the middle here with the rudder. And then the engine about here, I suppose. Yeah, we'll see what happens anyway. Let's grab this, turn them around like that, come up like so. Gonna need a few bits and bobs out of here, so we'll turn these around now. How on earth do we do this? Come up like that, get rid of that one, we don't want them. Then we need to do the same over here, don't we? So bring that up, oh, not that way, yes, correct, cool. And then I suppose we'll just fill that in up until there. Is that gonna be too tall? I think it is. I think we might get rid of that one just for now, because we might start coming down on a bit of an angle there. Then we'll go boom, and we're going to grab a few more of these. We're going to go like that. We need one on this side too, but we do need to fill this in first. One more there, boop. And something like this, I think, is kind of what I'm going for. Let's grab one more of them, put that in. We actually don't want that filled in, I don't think. Now what? We need this one. Go up like this. Yep, cool. And then if we meet up like so, that should be okay for now. Anyway, we'll modify that later if we need to, but that isn't looking too bad. Not too good either, but we'll keep going. Turn that around like so. Boom, boop. Another one up here, and another one over there. Okay, that's roughly the shape I'm going for. I'm not too happy with the front, but I think it'll be fine. And then I suppose at the back here, do we want like maybe 1x2 inverse pyramids? Turn them around like that. Is that fine? That should be fine. Let's get a 1x2, turn them around, and go along like that. And then I don't see why we can't just come up in the middle there. I think, you know what? I think that's okay. I don't mind it. I think the boat might be a little on the long side, so we may shorten it, but we'll see how we go. So next up, we're going to need some of these. Turn them around like that. Awesome. Oh, not that. Bump. Along like so. One of these. Turn that around. Bump. And finally, a 1x4. Where can I pinch that from? Right there. Boop, just like that. Yeah, I don't mind it. It's not perfect, but I don't mind it. And then I suppose at the back we use one of these. Turn that around. Boom. And then we'll finish that off with some little 1x1s, I guess. Go along like so. Yeah, looking a little on the square side, isn't it? Actually, I've got a better idea. Let's get rid of all that middle bit that we've done. Get rid of those 1x2s down here. Might grab some of these and come in like that. Yeah, that's good actually, and that will allow us to come in on a bit of an angle. I think that might be better actually. We'll go to 1x2s. We'll fill this back in like so, and that way that will allow us to go like that. We'll come up and meet it here. Yeah, there we go. I like that bit better. Yeah, okay, so it's coming in on more of got a bit of an angle going on there. I like it. And then what do we need to fill in here? A few bits and pieces. Some of these will go along like that, and then we just need whatever to fill in. Oh, not like that. Get rid of that one. Turn that around and meet up with that. That's not too bad. I can deal with that, I suppose. And then what we might do, we'll come along here with some blocks. Yeah, starting to fill that in. That is good. And then I think we might get some more of these 1x2s, turn them around. That way, come all the way along. We are going to need a bit of room for the engine back here, so we might stop it about there to give ourselves a little bit of room to play with. And then I suppose at the front, we are going to need some regular blocks like that. And then we've got to make this work somehow. So what if we go get rid of those two, and then we can hopefully get some inverse pyramids and go along. Yep, perfect. Boom. Okay, I don't know if I like that, to be honest. That's got a 1x2 on it, doesn't it? Maybe we should change that angle, make it a bit more the same as that there. Okay, that is a little bit better. That's the 1x2s that matches that angle. I think I like that just a little bit better. Nice. Now, before we do too much of the floor, I do want to get an engine in here and sorted. So let's go engine. What have we got to play? Oh, I don't think I'm ready for a modular engine yet. Let's just go for a little baby one, I suppose. Should we do two engines like that? Or is that going to be... No, it should be fine, shouldn't it? I don't know. So there are our coolant pipes down the bottom there. So if we just suck water in from the bottom, I suppose we need a port, don't we? Grab a couple of these bad boys, turn them around under there, and then it's just as basic, or as simple rather, as setting up some pipes like that. I assume they were all coolant ports. I don't know. Anyway, fuel there, exhaust there. It'd be nice if it was the fuels on the other side, but that'd be fine. Actually, we can change that, can't we? Get these. Can you flip them? Oh, did that work? Exhaust. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Nice. All right, and quickly I want to add the propellers in. So I'm thinking if we chuck them in under here, what have we got as far as propellers go? Small propeller? Why not? Boop. Okay, I like it, I think. And we'll chuck a little rudder in while we're here too. May as well. What do we got? Rudder, pretty sure, yeah, 1x3. Nice. Turn that around like that. That's the correct orientation, I suppose. Don't remember. That'll be fine. And then where do they come up? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, right there. So let's just make a little bit of a hole for ourselves. Get some straight pipes. Turn them around like so. Boom, boom. Okay, maybe one more. Yeah, that would give us a little bit of room to fiddle air. Oh, that's the RPS. My bad. Anyway, let's go some angles. Turn them. Oh, which way are they facing? That way. Cool. Nice. Okay, so that's going to go straight to our propellers from the power, which we may as well just sort out now, to be honest. Let's just get that done. So we're going to come across that way. Going to need a couple straights. Come down, I suppose. Oh, a generator as well, actually. Let's get this one sorted first. And then I suppose put the generator on after that. Is that going to be good? We'll have that sitting at the back there. Then we are going to need a gearbox and a few bits and bobs, aren't we? So let's do that in a moment. Oh, also a clutch. Goodness me, man. It's been a while. So we'll go like this. Then we're going to need another T-piece. Okay, I've done this the wrong way around. But yeah, that's fine. Let's get going. Boom, boom, boom. That way. So let's put the clutch right here, I suppose. Little baby clutch. Can that fit right there? Yes, it can. So we need to fit a gearbox in there as well. Cool. I might put the generator down here. I might put the gearbox up here. That might be a bit better. So let's go gearbox. Grab one of these ones. We'll turn that way. Should we have two? One for changing gears, one for changing to reverse. It's probably not a bad idea, actually. Let's go like that. And then we need to get in here. So I'm going to have to delete that just for a moment. Turn that around like so. Boop. And let's put the rudder back in before we forget. Turn that around. Boom. No, not that way. That way. Correct. All right, let's keep going. Let's come around this way. Connect up. Pipe. Let's go with one of... That's what we need, isn't it? Boom. Yep, cool. Generator, just a little baby one. What is that? Space. Oh, okay, I don't have that enabled right now. That's fine. I don't think we need it anyway. All right, so we have some exhaust ports here and some fuel and our air. Okay, let's do the fuel tanks first. So we go tank. Should we make a custom tank? Or should we just... I might just use these for now. Should we use... Oh, shit, they are huge, man. Let's go with some medium ones. Now, I want to kind of spread the weight out from the front to the back. So maybe if we start them about here, we'll just put maybe 8 on... Or 6 on each side. Let's do 6 on each side. Go like that. Is that going to be enough? Absolutely no idea, to be honest. Let's connect all of these up to the fuel ports on the engines. Alrighty, so they are all connected up to the engines, and I also linked both sides together just so it's sort of like one big one. I don't know if that's how it works or not, but that's what we've done. So let's go with that. Awesome. So next up we have the exhaust. Let's turn that around, and we're just going to come... You know what we might do? We might even just sneak back one block, go like that, and then we'll come up here. Oh, can't do that. What am I doing? Cool. Let's go up for straight like that, and then that will come out the top, I suppose. Yeah, something like that. That is a-okay. Also, I'm just thinking, might get rid of these, and I might use... I use enclosed pipes. That might be a little bit better. That way we can just have the top of the floor here. I think that might work a little bit better. So let's go with some angles. Go like that, and a few straights, and we'll link them together. Then we'll have a couple straights coming up out of here, and then we have air coming up here. So let's go like this. Boom, boom. Okay, that is not too bad. I don't mind it. So that is the majority of the plumbing done, I believe. We'll soon find out, won't we? So let's fill all that in, and then we can... What if we go like along there? But let's just work out. So that one's the air on this side. So if we just put regular ports on the top here, that'd be fine. And then if we go exhaust, there's some sort of exhaust outlet, isn't there? One of these, fluid exhaust? Fluid exhaust, that's it, isn't it? From the exhaust, yeah. That should be fine, I think. If it doesn't work, I guess we'll find out. So we'll go like that, and then we'll grab one of these and fill that in like so. Okay, a little on the strange side, but I don't mind it. That'll be a-okay. We need to get some color on this ASAP too. Now, I'm going to have to change these pipes as well, aren't I, to enclosed ones. So we'll go with some straights, go boom along like that. That should be all right. Yeah, I think so. Actually, what I might do, sorry, going to change it again. We're actually going to come down like this, one layer, I think, and then we'll just use regular pipes like that, because I want to put a bed in the floor in the middle there. I think that's what I want to do, actually. So let's go. So I'll just think out where we're going to put our bed. I think that'll work. Guess we'll find out. Anyway, let's fill in all the floor. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to put some blocks along like that for now. Let's go wedges, and we're going to use as many of these as we can. I might use some 1x2s. So if we go like that, so we have a little bit more air in the bottom there. We'll put that bed in that I was talking about afterwards. We'll go to here. How far in did that go? Okay, we'll just get rid of that last one. That should be a-okay. And then on either side of that, we're just going to use some little 1x1s all the way to there. And same thing down the middle. Okay, I don't mind it. Hopefully this floats. Should we float it and see? It's probably not a bad idea. No, it'll be right. We'll just worry about that afterwards. Let's get this thing sorted out first. So, where are we going to drive this thing from? Have we got a helm? We do, don't we? Okay, let's use this. What if we drive somewhere here? Not on the side. It's like a center console sort of thing, just like just like that. That's cool. I like it. Now we're going to need some regular blocks. What if we... Ooh, how on earth do we want to do this? We come along like this, put a little bit of a side on it. Is that? No, that's not. Yeah. I don't know. We'll come up like this. Might get rid of a few more of them. So you kind of stand in this little area here, I guess. And then what we're going to want to do, what if we come up in front of it? I'm not sure if we should put a little windshield on it or not, though. That's all. But anyway, we'll worry about that in a moment. Come up like this. Let's get rid of those. And then we might go like that. Okay, and then maybe just one more on each side like that. Okay, this this is looking odd. I don't mind it. I'm also pretty happy with the length of the boat. I think that will be okay. We should be able to fit some chairs in the back here, some rescue equipment in the front. Oh, we can't forget ladders either. That's quite important. And then what we'll do, what if we come back maybe a couple of blocks, maybe about here? Or is that too far back? Let's go for that so we can walk through. 1, 2, 3. They'll match that. And then we might... Ooh, is this going to... Let's do it and see how it looks. What if we come up maybe 4 pipes, something like this, and then we'll we'll attach them together, and then we might come forward just a few more blocks. Yeah, maybe one more. Probably wouldn't hurt actually. We go like that. Okay, this is this is fine. And then we go like. Actually, what if we put a bit of an angle on the side as well? We'll go like that. Okay, this is a little bit better, and then we'll chuck some little pieces in there. Okay, that's that's cool. I like it. For the first boat, that is fine. So what we'll quickly do while I remember, let's chuck some ladders just on the sides here. We'll go ladder, LK, ladder. We'll grab a couple of these bad boys, turn them around like that, and come up like so. Okay, so we can get back on if we ever fall off or need to get back on, so that's good. And then we need to fit a bed in the front. Let's go bed. Beddy boys, we'll chuck that right. Or maybe in that sort of area. Yeah, right, so let's go. Wait, whereabouts is that? Okay, let's get rid of all of that, I suppose. Chuck that right there. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. And then we'll just fill that back in with some little wedges, I suppose. Not like that. Need to turn the other way. Boom. Okay, so that should be sealed. You can only hope. You can only hope. All right, now, we need some seating in this thing. So let's just get rid of a few. And then I suppose we'll just put some blocks along to here. And then we'll get some little seats. Some of those little padded seats. And we'll go like 1, 2, 3. Is 6 going to be enough? Surely we won't need more than 6. If we do, we'll just have to come back and modify the boat, I guess. That'll be A-okay. So let's grab... Oh. Okay, we need to grab... No, not a wedge. Well, those inverse pieces. One of these. We'll go like that. Boom and boom. Perfect. All right, so before we start putting all the specialist equipment on, I might put some lights on this bad boy. So I'm thinking... What have we got for lights? Spotlight. We could put a couple of these on the front, I suppose, like that. That could help us out quite a bit. And we might put one up on top of there as well. That'd be all right. Should be fine. And then should we put some little lights? Are they the same? No, these ones. That'd be fine. Along the side of the boat so we can actually see when we're walking along. It's probably not a bad idea. Like that. Might put one here as well. Nah, probably don't need one there, actually. We'll put maybe a couple more on the back here. I just don't know whereabouts they're gonna go, to be honest. What if we just go here and here? That'll be fine. Oh, boop. Just like that. That will light up the deck a little bit, and then we have that spotlight there for those. That will be A-okay. Now those front lights, should we make them white light? Is that, how do you do it again? Oh, they're already white. What am I doing? Or should we go yellow? I might leave them white. That might be better actually. And then on the sides, maybe we can just go yellow lighting. That'd be fine. I don't know. I guess we'll find out if it's any good or not. And we also need some rope pieces. Let's go back to white just for now. Rope pieces. These ones, rope anchors, so we can tie our boat up. So we put a couple right in the front. Maybe we should put a couple along here. And some right at the biggity back. I don't know why I said that. Right at the back there. That's okay. And then we're actually going to need some rope, aren't we? Rope. So we'll put... What if we just put the rope right next to those? That way we can't lose it. And should we just take 4 ropes? I don't think we're ever going to need more than 4. That should be fine. Also, before we forget, we should put a recovery point on this thing. Just in case. You never know if this game do ya. Put one at the back, and we'll also put one at the front. Maybe like right here should be fine. Just like that. All right, so let's get the rest of the equipment in the back here. So let's go specialist. What have we got to play with? Definitely going to need some fire extinguishers. Let's start with that. So I don't know. I honestly don't know where we're going to put all of this stuff, actually. We can put a little bit of stuff down here. So what if we go with 4? No, not like that. Get rid of those. What if we go 4 of them? That should be plenty, surely. What else we got? Some first aid bits and bobs. What if we put them at the back here with the people? But I don't want to put them behind. So what if we can't reach it? We could maybe just put them along. Well, that's where you jump in right on top of the seat. Perfect spot. We'll just go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be a-okay. And what else we got to play with? Oh, we should probably put a recharge port on this thing. And a battery, actually, is probably not a bad idea. Let's get a welder of each kind. Just one of each kind, maybe. Break in here. We'll just go regular. Go boom. And then an underwater welder on that side. That should be a-okay. We'll go back to symmetry mode here. And I think we're going to need one of these bad boys as well. Just one, though, not two. Or what if we just chuck it behind here? Should be out of the way. I don't know how often we're going to need that exactly. Can I push the right button, please? Thank you very much, Lee. And the last couple of things I think we'll need is some hose and some cable. Probably not a bad idea. And then we're going to add a recharge and refill port as well. So let's go put one in here, cable here, and maybe a hose on that side. How much have we got? 11 grand left. That is heaps. That's really good, actually. Nice. So we've got those two. Now, I might just put the little refill port here, I suppose, somewhere. Is there fuel tanks under there? Yeah, they're right there. Okay, cool. That's a perfect little spot. Nice. So let's go back to pipes, get what we need out here. Grab a T-piece and we'll just jam it in like that. Yep, that'll work. Grab one of these bad boys, turn that around. That's coming up the right way. Nice. And then, what is it, a fluid port or something or other? Fluid, where is it? Ah, that's it, fluid hose anchor. That's the one. Has that got an output on the bottom? Yeah, it does. Nice. Right, chuck that right there. And then we're going to need a cable anchor next to that as well, just to charge our battery. That should be fine. Actually, speaking of battery, we really should put one in the boat somewhere. Should we just break in here for now? That should be fine. Do we need a big battery or should we just use a little small one? How much do they weigh? 10? That's 60. What if we just do 2 little ones? That'd be more than enough, I assume. That should be fine. Cool. And then we'll just have to fill this in how we had it before. Boop, just like that. And some little wedges like so. Very nice. Now we're going to need a few dials. Let's go dials. Oh, dial, rather. That's better. On both sides, let's go boom, boom. Get rid of those. And we'll replace that with some dials. That's probably the only spot I can think of putting it. So let's go with this one. So we're going to need speed. Going to need maybe battery level. Wouldn't hurt either. We are going to need a speed sensor. That's right. We'll get to that. And we're going to need fuel, just like so. And what can the last one be? Absolutely no idea. We'll come back to that one. That'll be fine. Let's go speed sensor. Just grab, is it a linear speed sensor? I think that's the one. Let's grab that. And we'll just chuck it up on the roof, I suppose. Why not? It's a good a place as any, if you ask me. Now, to get that into kilometers per hour, we're going to use a function block. I might just hide this in the bottom of the boat. We'll just chuck it right there. That'll be a-okay. Now, I believe the conversion is x. That's it there. X times 3.6. So let's go x times 3.6. I think that is correct. I guess we'll find out. So let's go from our little sensor up there down to here. And then we're going to plug that straight into our speed dial, which is that one there. Our battery, we'll just get a reading off one of them. I think that should be a-okay. And our fuel will just go off one of the tanks at the front. Is that what we want? I think so. Hopefully that works. Otherwise, we are in quite a bit of trouble. Anyway, that is a-okay. So, as far as accelerators and clutches go, I'm just going to use my keyboard for this. Don't want to have too many buttons laying around if we can help it. Or A and D can go straight to the rudder. That is not a problem. Nice. And then the up and the down can be the engine throttle, I suppose, or the W&S rather. So let's go W&S. That can be throttle, and we want that on sticky. Yes, correct. And where's the up and down behind that one there? Hiding in here. Boop. That will go to our clutch. Nice. So let's name this as well before we forget. Up and down is clutch, just like so. That can also be sticky. That is perfect. And then we've just got a few other little buttons to set up. So maybe one can be engine start. That'll be fine on a push button. Number 2, what can that be? That can be our front lights, I suppose. And then number 3 can be roof light. Oh, don't need another capital in there, do we? Roof light. Number 4 can be our side lights. like that. And number 5 can be that rear light, or should the side lights... I might just change that to deck lights, actually. That might be better. Let's go like that. That will turn all the ones on the deck. And then the last button 5. I don't think we need that at this very moment, do we? Should be A-OK. So we've got spotlights, those ones. That should be A-OK. So now what we've got to do is give this thing a quick lick of paint and connect up all the power. So I'll get both those things done, and I'll be back in a jiffy. Alrighty guys, so I think we're just about done here. We're ready to give it a test anyway. So we've given the whole thing a bit of a lick of paint. Hope you guys like it. I don't think it's too bad, but anyway, we'll go with it. I've also added a heater in the back here, obviously for all the passengers, in case they get a little bit too cold. All the power's connected up, and I also added a little instrument panel in here. So if we have a look on the first one, we have the gear change, so we can go faster or slower. Hopefully I've got the right ratios. I'll show you what we've got back here. So we have 3-2 and 2-1. We'll see how that goes. And then on this one is reverse, which comes out of the second one on there. So that should be all good. So let's give this a bit of a save, and then we're going to put it in the water and see what happens. Oh, I can see it bobbing around the water, so that means it's floating. That's a good sign, actually. It's pretty... Whoa! Oh, please don't break already. Okay, it floats. How about we have a quick snooze on it? That might... I don't know if that's going to kill us or not. I guess we'll find out. Alrighty guys, so we've had a couple of sleeps and we have a mission right up here. So we've got a black and white boat has an emergency. $5,000, we have 40 minutes to do it. So we have a fire and we need to rescue one person. That is a-okay. So we need to head north. Oh, you know what we should do? Let's quickly go back in. Let's add a compass on. Yes, because we're going to need that because we can't see ourselves on the map. This one, compass ball, is that what we need? I'm pretty sure. Where can we put this? That's the next question. What if, just for now, we'll be a little bit silly. We might just put it in the floor. And we'll come back and sort that out in a better spot another time. Let's just go, boom. No, we don't want to paint that part. We want to paint that part. Very good. Does that need power or anything? Yeah, it does. Awesome. Go like that. Awesome. So let's spawn that bad boy back in. And that should work. Let's have a little gander at it. Yeah, looks like it's doing its thing. Good. All right, so hopefully this thing actually works. So we do need to go. Which way are we facing? That is not our island. This is our island down here. So we need to come out. We need to go, yeah, northeast. Okay, on like a big fold, 45-degree angle straight up. So let's see if we can achieve that. So let's turn this thing on. Do all the gauges work? Speed, battery, fuel, and our gear in reverse. Okay, hopefully that all works. Oh, they started. Nice. Okay, bit of clutch. Let's get this thing moving and grooving. Full throttle, full clutch. Actually, it's probably not a good idea to do it all full straight away. Let's go like this. Okay, we're moving. Let's give it a little bit more throttle. Okay. Oh, geez, we're picking up some speed now. Hey. Okay, awesome. So, let's... do I have a torch? Yes, I do. Okay, so northeast. We're heading the right way. That is not a good spot for a compass. That's fine. Let's keep on going. Jeez, we're flying, man. 90 odd. Awesome. Look at that. Woo! Meow. Hey. Goodbye, island. Okay, so we're still going northeast. Yeah, I think so. Yep, awesome. Let's keep going this way until we see the island. I don't think it should be that far, to be honest. I might turn this way a little bit. I honestly would have thought we'd start seeing it by now, but I guess it's pretty foggy. Okay, so that's the way we're facing. So we're going a little more east than anything, but that's all right. That's okay. We're all good. Keep on going. I can't see anything. It's very foggy. Oh dear. Not a good start. That's fine. We're alive. Let's keep going. Which way are we facing now? Okay, should I be going north a little bit more? A little bit kind of up this way. This is a terrible spot for that compass. Goodness me. Whose idea was that? I guess we'll keep on going and I'll catch up with you guys if or when we find the island. Oh, I just seen a flash over here somewhere. Yep, there it is. I think this is where we want to go. I'm pretty sure I seen a flash from a lighthouse. Yep, there it is. Awesome. So we actually need to go on the other side. So let's go around to the left here. This thing works really well. It's going really well. So doing a solid 90. We're staying pretty stable. That being said, though, there are no waves, but it is actually working pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with it so far. That compass is a terrible spot. We need to fix that next episode, I think. Anyway, we'll get to it. We've still got plenty of fuel. What do we have to begin with? 185. So we've used a little bit, but that's all right. We are absolutely hooking it over here, so that's fine. Good old 90k. Oh, 96 on that one. Okay, so let's just... Oh, we should probably check if our reverse works too. Otherwise, we could get stitched up with that. We should probably keep our eyes out for crates too, just in case. A little bit of extra money. We have 10 grand left over. 10,003. Alright, so let's just pull up here for a second. I'm going to release the clutch completely. Just like that. So whereabouts is this person? Oh, they're over there. Where am I going? Sorry. Went straight past the poor guy. Start up. Come on. Let's go around this way. Big turn. Whee! Oh, look at that. Turns on a dime. Beautiful. Alright, there we go. Hello. Sorry, it's my first day. Now, I don't want to run into him too hard, but we do want to get quite close because I want to put out the fire. Should I get on his boat or should I use our own? Or should I just beach house on the thing there a little bit? Yeah, no, my luck, we probably shouldn't. Let's just stop right here. Stop. Okay, good. Let's grab a fire extinguisher, one of these bad boys. Are we drifting forward still? Oh, even if, let's go on the sand. Whee! Boop. That's fine. Let's put out the fire first before it spreads too far and then we're not able to do it. I can't reach from here. Okay, go back over this way. Hello. First day on the job, mate. How are we? Can I get on the back here? Oh, you alright? You're good? Okay. It is going out. I am burning myself in the process though. That's right. Come on. A little bit more around this side, around the front there. Come on. Let's get out. And yeah, 3,000 bucks. Not bad. Have you got any goodies for us, mate? Anything in here? No, can't get anywhere. That's fine. Come with me. I will put you on my boat and I'll save your life. Come on, over here. There we go. Up, skiob. Good. Whoa, let's not jump up. There's a fishy. Oh, I should grab a fishing rod. Anyway, you stay there, mate. Enjoy the ride. I will give you some of that. I'll put the heater on for you. I'm sure you'd appreciate that. What we do need to do is get back. So, to get back, where are we? Okay, so we need to head down this way. So what's that, southwest? We need to go southwest. Yeah, fairly strong on the south. Let's see what happens. Let's jump in our seat. Hold on, sir. And please try your best to enjoy the ride. I will do my best to make it smooth for you. So let's turn this thing back on. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought it wouldn't start then. That's fine, we're all good. Let's go. Nice. All right, so what do I say? Southwest. Southwest. A little bit more this way, I think. Something like this. Southwest. Yeah, I think that'll do it, you know. Let's just keep on fanging it down this way and we'll see what happens, I suppose. Alrighty guys, so just while we paddle along here back to where we've got to go all the way down to the hospital, I thought I'd run you through a few things. So Bizza is back and here to stay. So as you all know, it's been a long time since I've made a video on this channel, and part of that reason is I felt like the content started drying up and I found it hard to sort of come up with video ideas. As well as not having the time available to kind of make consistent content. However, things have changed in that part, and I've now got a little bit of extra time to put into the channel, which is great because I really miss making videos for you guys. So as far as the videos I'm going to be making every week, they're going to be mainly the kind of the career mode, like what we're doing right now. I'm also looking at starting up the 5 weekly build videos again, because I thought that was pretty cool, and then, you know, a few random build series here and there. Also, we're going to see how we go, but I'm also looking at maybe doing the occasional live stream. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely let me know, because I think that'd be pretty fun. It also doesn't have to always be Stormworks. If you guys are interested in anything else, or Minecraft or something, we can work something out. I think that'd be pretty fun. Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that there are going to be a lot more consistent videos now, which is really good. But yeah, I just wanted to fill you guys in anyway, let you all know. I feel like I owe it to everybody. But yeah, exciting times ahead. More videos coming. So I think that's our starter base, which I can see. We do have binoculars, don't we? Is that? Yeah, that is our shed there. So in front of that should be the hospital, which is really good. So we might try and park at one of the docks here. I don't know. Whichever one we find first. I guess there it is down there. All right, turn this way. This boat is performing really well. I'm very happy. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. No, I'm pretty happy with them. I might just slow down a little bit though. What are we doing? 80, 60, 50, 40. Okay, I think we just dug into the water a little bit there, but that's okay. We're alive. We're alive. That is very good. So we'll go straight past here. We're going to go drop these people off, and I think we'll end the episode there. Been recording for a fair while now, and we'll save the rest for the next video. So that's the hospital there, isn't it? That little teeny tiny building. Okie dokie. Very nice. Oh. Ooh. We dug in the water a bit there. Should we speed up a little bit, try and go past these waves? Is that what the problem is? Are they braking on us? No idea. Or are we going into them? Whoa! Okay, I'm slowing right down. This is getting dodgy. Oh! Okay, as long as those ports don't take water in, otherwise we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Anyway, all good. Where is this dock? I'm not seeing it. Okay, there it is right there. Okay, let's aim for that. Hopefully, we don't get pushed into it. Okay, I'm going to... Oh, start the engines back up. Uh-oh. Okay, they're back on. Okay, I thought they weren't starting then. Okay, just come in nice and carefully. Okay, stop right here. Stop. Ah! Don't want to smash into it too hard. How do I... Oh, I need to put this away. Get in there. Grab this. How long's the rope? 40 meters. How do you change that? Oh dear, I can't remember. How do you change the rope? Oh, you push R. Okay, nice. There we go, we got it. Let's go with 8 meters of rope. That should be fine. So go boom. Oh, no. Ah, for goodness sake. Okay, can I reach it from here? Ooh, yes, we can. Okay, as long as it doesn't float away, I don't care if it sits a bit out in the water. That's A-okay with me. So we need to make sure this guy's all healed up. So let's grab him. Oh, don't throw us around too much, please. Can I? No, can't make that jump. That's fine. Oh, the ladder's around that side. Of course it is, man. Let's go around here. We'll heal this guy up before we take him in and then collect our money just as it's coming dark. This is perfect timing. Also, remind me, guys, next episode, I think there's a crate up there on our starter island, so might go and grab that. There also might be a couple here. I don't know. We're going to look in the daytime tomorrow anyway. That's fine. So whereabouts is this hospital? Come on. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's turn this torch on so we can see where we're going. There it is. Beautiful. We still got him on us? Yep. I think that's an arm or a leg or something I can see there. Hello. Remember me? You got the same haircut as me, man. Okay, cool. Let's not take him in just yet. Stand here, please, sir. Okay, you're healed up. Follow me. Run. Run. Yep. Okay, nice. 3 grand. Awesome. Okay, I don't know what to do with you now. I'm just going to chuck you in there. Let's just have a quick squeeze for any crates. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Please be something in here. Nothing in there. Awesome. Just our luck. Very good. Everything has gone pretty well today. How's our boat going? It's not getting smashed up against that dock, is it? No? All good. Hopefully it's all right there until tomorrow anyway. But anyway, guys, that is going to do us for today. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching our first episode for Season 4. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.